bipolar and ganglionic neurons. But this layer right here are the rods and cones. Now, down here is the choroid, and here's the sclera. Choroid is a thick layer of melanin. But if you notice, right under this layer that's rods and cones, there's a tiny thin layer of melanin. That's actually part of the retina. That's not choroid. That thin layer is the pigmented layer of the retina, and that's one of the ones listed for you on microscopic eye anatomy. So that's the thin line of melanin right under the rods and cones is the pigmented layer of the retina. This thick layer of melanin is the choroid. So what you're going to focus in on is this rods and cones layer right here. And you need to be able to tell the difference between which is a rod and which is a cone. Now, really easy, if you know, secret is that the cones pick up the pigment more than the rods do, so they're a darker pink, and they are cup or goblet shaped. See how they're kind of cup shaped here? Here and here and here, and they're a little darker pink. The straight, lighter pink ones in between are the rods. So if you look close up, you can definitely tell the difference between a cone, like these two right here, and the rod is right next to it. And you do need to be able to tell the difference.
So the cones are the dark pink?
They're darker pink and they're kind of cup or goblet shaped. Rods are straight up and down and they're very pale. So this is a rod right here, and on either side of it, these are cones. And you can tell the difference. You really can. Then right again, under the rods and cones, you have a thin layer of melanin. That's the pigmented layer of the retina. The thick layer of melanin is the choroid, and then outside of that is the sclera, just like we saw on low power. Okay, here it is on low power. Vitreous chamber. Here's all those bipolar and ganglionic neurons of the retina that you don't have to know. Rods and cones certainly can't pick those out. The pigmented layer of the retina you can't pick out on low power, but you can definitely see the choroid, which has a lot of melanin. You can definitely see the sclera and the rectus muscles. Up close, rods and cones, pigmented layer of the retina, choroid, sclera. And that's it. And those are all labeled for you except for the rectus muscle. That's the only part that's not